Okay guys, so you know we are making the sweet potato pie. Okay, so these are the ingredients. We're gonna be using a pie crust, right? Eggs, the sweet potatoes, cinnamon, lemon extra, vanilla, ginger, butter, carnation milk, which is evaporated milk. Okay, nutmeg, I buy it by the ounce, fresh, and brown sugar. Okay, so these are our ingredients. Let's get started. We are about to get started. So I boiled those sweet potatoes and I took the skin off. Okay, so now I'm gonna dump it into my mixing bowl and we are going to mix it because we are going to take out the potato strings. Okay, so let me lift up the mixer. I'm gonna see, push it over here. I'm only gonna make one potato, sweet potato pie. I was looking for my hand mixer, but since I moved, I can't find my hand mixer. So I'm gonna see how we do it with this. I like taking out the strings. Let me move it a little faster. I'm gonna stop it, scrape it. My bowl is a big bowl. So 2 sweet potatoes, I don't know. But let's give it a try. I do a lot of baking, so that's why I have a big mixer, but yeah, probably gonna have to pick me up another hand mixer today. See if I'm able. Some of the, y'all guys see the little strings? They look like little hairs. You see? Looks like little hairs. That's what I'm gonna do this like 3 or 4 times. Those little hairs. And I got a bowl here with water. I just rinse out. Okay, and the same process at least 2 or 3 times. So the way I measure things for my pies, basically for each pie you usually use like again the little hairs. Okay, you see that? 1.5 to 2 sweet potatoes, depends on the size of them, and to each potato that I use an egg. So I mash the egg and the potato. Okay. But you guys get the concept of it. You know, make sure you do this part. And those little string, when you do that, like they still stay right there. Look at that. All right. So you do this process 3 or 4 times, you should be good. Also, the sweet potatoes, after you cook them and you take them out of the boiling water, put them in a colander and let whatever excess water they have drain off before you peel them. You don't want no excess water in your sweet potatoes, because that will be adding more liquid to your pie. The next step I'm gonna do is add butter. I got half a stick here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the butter. And I'm gonna add the whole half a stick. I added like 1/3 of a half a stick. Okay. See how they're breaking up? Let me move this closer back. Stop it. Scrape it. Make sure it's breaking it up pretty good. Because you don't want big chunks of butter in one spot. You want it broken down evenly. Okay, the next thing I'm going to add is going to be the 2 eggs. I got 2 sweet potato, 2 eggs, right? I'm going to mix that. Scrape it. Now I'm gonna add the spices to it. I'm gonna start with the lemon extra. I was taught this, I do different versions of sweet potato pie. This one I was taught by 2 people while I was growing up as a teenager. It says it cut down the sweet a little bit. So I'm gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of the lemon extra, because it's like you want it to be like hidden, you know, you don't want to really like taste it. Next one is gonna be the vanilla. I'm using the baking vanilla. Now you want the vanilla to be the overpowering one, right? And I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I did a 1/4 teaspoon of the lemon extra and 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. Again, we got a small amount that we're making. Okay, you're making more, then of course you're gonna add more, right? We're gonna do cinnamon. With the cinnamon, I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. With the nutmeg, I'm gonna add a quarter teaspoon. You know, nutmeg is more strong, so you want to add less than cinnamon. And I like adding ginger. Again, I would say just a little less than a quarter teaspoon, like a 1/8 of a spoon of ginger. Okay, and let's not forget the sugar. I'm gonna do I'm looking at the amount of the potatoes, guys. That's how I'm measuring it. I'm gonna do 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And the good thing is you could taste it before you put in your baking pies. And if you need to add more sugar, you add. So I'm gonna put 1/3 of it and get it mixing. So at this moment, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and change my paddle. If you have a mixer that has one of these, this is wonderful because you don't gotta continue to scrape like I'm doing. It's gonna clean those walls for you. What I need to do is also put my shells on. And I already have some evaporated milk open, so I'm just gonna drop a little bit at a time. Again, you could eyeball it on how you want the mixture to be. You almost want it to look almost like a little cake batter. So far, I added like 3 tablespoons of milk. And scrape the top up here. Test that. I will show you guys close up in a minute. So I get it the texture to be. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna grab a small spoon and taste it as far as sugar and ingredients. I'm adding a little bit of sugar. So I added 1/3 earlier. I'm gonna add 1/4, which will make a half a cup, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more of vanilla. Like I said, you adjust the recipe how you want it. I'm gonna add another half a teaspoon. I had added 8 teaspoons. Now I'm adding another half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, now let's turn it back on. You can see like the little pieces of butter. I'm going to show you in a minute. Again, another tasting. Well, that's enough sweetness for me. I could just eat this like this without being cooked. And the lemon we put in it, God, you can't even taste it, but it cuts down on that heavy sweetness. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, just gonna add just a little pinch of cinnamon. And whisk it one more time. And about another tablespoon of milk. And go ahead, about another tablespoon of milk. Okay, we're gonna bring this down. I always like keeping my bowl of water where I could put all my spatulas next to it, attachments. But let me show you. You want it textured like that. Okay. See how it looks almost like a cake batter texture. All right. This is nothing but goodness here, guys. Goodness, okay? Look at that. Woo. All right. The pie crust. Make sure you grab a fork and you do dots in the bottom so it doesn't bubble up on you. Crack it. Okay, and that's gonna prevent bubbling in the bottom, just like that. Just break it. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is a dip dish, pie crust. When I'm telling you, I could just eyeball a sweet potato. Look at that, nothing left. The exact amount we need. You let it bang on that table, just a little bit. Okay? And now we are going to put it in the oven for and bake it at 350 degrees. And I'm gonna let you know how long I kept it in the oven and show you when I'm taking it out. Okay guys, so it's been about 45 minutes. Let's check on this pie. Yes, look how beautiful that pie is. You see that? And when you move it, it doesn't jiggle, then it's ready to take out, guys. Let me take it out of the oven, but look how beautiful that pie is. Look at that. Okay, guys, as I always said, this is the moment of truth, right? Let me get my slice. Watch. Look at that. You see that, guys? You see that goodness, right? Let's see. So perfect. So perfect. Look at that. I know y'all want some. Y'all know y'all want some. I'm already feeling like I'm in Thanksgiving. Love this. It is so good. Y'all know I'm gonna finish this slice, but I want to thank you for coming to my channel and watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share like I'm sharing with you. Share this recipe and hit that bell button that will let you know when I upload new videos, which I do every Friday and Sundays. Enjoy, guys, and you make this recipe for Thanksgiving or Christmas, any day of the year, people gonna be very happy. Okay, have a great day. See you next time.